Hey, one, for those that are big A's fans, today's a breaking news day that the A's are actually moving down to Las Vegas. So what did this mean? Las Vegas now has the Raiders and the Oakland A's, but the Oakland A's aren't quite leaving quite yet. This is a fixed plan to happen in 2027, believe it or not. Looking for a location down there, but it seems like they already have on the strip of the Las Vegas Strip. So what does this mean for Oakland? We're going to be without a team, of course, which is a bummer. But we still, like, if you just heard me, this is not going to happen until 2027. So we have another 4 years, believe it or not, for the A's actually to stay here in Oakland, hopefully. But this is really sad news because I've been an A's fan for a long time as it is, ever since I was a kid, believe it or not. That makes me pretty old, doesn't it? But this is this heartbroken to actually see this. We knew this was coming. We were kind of hoping they would have kept the A's in Oakland off the waterfront where the Howard Terminal is. But things cannot get this connected to that, which is why. They were trying so hard to keep the A's in Oakland. This didn't happen. It's heartbroken. And yes, we do have the San Francisco Giants on the other side of the Bay. But the Battle of the Bay is always one of my favorite things to actually attend during the season, when the A's actually face the Giants and with the 3-game series. And the cool thing about the whole series is as well too, because if you guys aren't familiar, they actually, whoever got the most wins in the season with it, they actually get a trophy this as well too. If you guys aren't familiar with these little trolls under the bridge, they place a little trolls under those trophies as well too, under the bridge. It's pretty cool. But this is all going away, which, what is up with this? I really was hoping that the A's would actually stay here in Oakland, but this, who knows? Maybe things might change within the next couple of years. I highly doubt it, which, this is hard. Really, gets me sad in the moment and stuff like that. But the reason I really wanted to do this video too, because I want to hear you guys' opinions out there, those who got the news this morning. If you guys are just getting it right now from me, what do you guys actually, how do you feel anyways with the A's actually moving, going to Las Vegas? Well, you still be an Oakland A's fan when they go down there. You got to remember, it's not going to be called the Oakland A's anymore. It's going to be called the Las Vegas A's. And what sort of team will they actually have during that time as well too? Right now, they're not doing the best. They're actually in last place, believe it or not. Hopefully that gets improved within the season, because this season has just started, believe it or not. And hope for the best for the A's for this 2023 season. But it's hard. I want to go to a game and support the A's, but with this in the back of the thought that they're actually moving, it's hard. I want to help those guys out with the players, with the support of the team, and help them keep moving, help win those games as well too. But my heart is beginning not to be in it. But I am watching the A's almost every night on TV. If it's at night, because I work during the day, of course, it's kind of hard to get that report. But I also find out during my breaks and stuff like that what actually happens with the games. See, I'm a big baseball fan, and this is the reason why this one really hit really hard. Oakland A's have been here for what, 50 years? I'm not that old. But that is a great timeline. That means if there was 50 years, they came here in 1970. If you guys remember, there was a triple, what was it, 71, 72, and 73. They actually won the World Series. That was pretty cool. And back in 89, when they actually did face the Giants in 89, they won that series. This is with the Bay Series. That was an exciting series. I got to remember that. And for those who actually live in the Bay Area, you guys got to remember what happened that year. Just, of course, that big earthquake, that 7.1 quick. Well, I remember what I was doing during that time, too. It's just frightening. But the game still continued on a few days later after that whole incident. But that Bay Series was just an exciting thing for the Bay Area when that actually happened back in 1989. And I thought, where's that energy going to go from here? We just have one team, once they actually move. The Oakland A's have not moved quite yet, but they will. But let's get that Bay Series on more in there. This is well too with the Giants and A's. I love that the Battle of the Bay. It's really cool. Have you guys ever been to a game with the Battle of the Bay? Once again, if leave some comments down below if you can actually been to a Battle of the Bay game. They're live at either the A's or the Giants side. But that's the other thing I do want to talk about this as well too. This is probably part of the reason why they're actually moving, because if you guys have been to the Coliseum before, things are looking up a little more, but it's in bad shape, and this is part of the reason why they're trying to move the A's in the first place. At the Howard Terminal, Las Vegas was whatever. But the stadium does need work. And it's just there's lots of things about it. The bathrooms need attention. But I didn't like the thing that was out in the outfield, believe it or not. Where you can go out there and hang out, play pool, look off the side. Even though you're out there on the home run side, you can actually get a nice, clear view of the whole entire field. It's nice and beautiful. I just wish they would have put more work into that, because that actually is a perfect destination for an Oakland A's game to actually be. Perfect for transportation with a BART and everything. I'm just talking about this. I know the A's are actually moving, but I just felt like they didn't even try to actually fix this stadium, which I kind of wish they actually did, because it's a great stadium. Even the players get a better, wider view on the field, of course. If the ball goes foul, there's a big foul territory at the A's Coliseum, of course. And it's this, there's a lot of space out there. I don't know how the players actually feel about that, but if the players actually have a lot of space, they probably have an upper advantage of actually getting an out if it's in the foul territory. But everything is this, I know it's hard to talk about this. It's just, I think about the fan festivals as well too, because we got the number of years ago, we got to actually go on the field there at the Oakland A's Coliseum. And I don't remember the last match actually being there on the field. Maybe during one of the fireworks shows, I believe I went on the green actually. That's the other thing too. See, I'm saying my goodbyes already, which is not really the goodbyes quite yet. It will be about 3 to 4 years of time. But I guess I'm getting everything in. But I really wanted to talk about this whole move sort of thing. It's just, why did they even... See, I promise I want to do this, but I'm just saying, why would they actually do this in the first place? The A's have been here for 50 years, and they could have gone much stronger. They have a good support. Oakland is one of the best areas that help with the team. They stand by their team. And everybody that lives in this area, they stand by their team. How will this actually change when they actually move? Well, okay, you guys are watching right now. Would you actually go down to Las Vegas and actually attend those A's games? I would love to actually see what the stadium looks like, because I'm hearing about the detail what's going on around there. That's trying to build restaurants, a movie theater over where this new stadium is supposed to be down there. It's up off the strip, and once again, it's just I wonder. I saw where it was, but I couldn't quite find the location exactly where it is. I've only been to Vegas once, which means I will have to go back down there to actually check this out. Even though the A's are moving, I still would like to still go down there, go to see them when this stadium actually gets up. I want to see what the stadium is going to look like. And I know it's so heartbroken that the A's are actually moving. Once we woke up this morning, actually kind of last night anyways, we found out that's this breaking news that this is an official move. And where are we going to go from here? We're just going to have to stand by and sit back and support the A's still. And of course, if you still want to be an Oakland A's, that's a good thing this as well too. It's just, once again, this is a really sad day. But once again, do we have maybe 3 more years with them, maybe 4, who knows? But from heart to mind with you guys out there, and for those who are actually watching, maybe any of the players out there or managers, I highly doubt it. Why? But anyways, the whole point of this video was this me getting some of my emotion out. This whole entire day, and especially last night when I actually heard this kind of broke my heart a little bit. I shouldn't say a little bit. It really did actually, because growing up as a kid, I actually played baseball for a couple of years, and looking at the A's, I looked up to them. I looked up to this team and how they actually grew. I remember the days back in the days of Mark McGwire and Jose Canseco and all that. Oh, those were the good old days, I gotta say. But I'd love to see what the future is going to look like with the A's, but now we won't see in Oakland. If we want to watch the A's, we have to go to Las Vegas to go see them in about 3 or 4 years of time right now. So once again, I'm going to wrap these things up, because I really could talk about this subject a lot. But I want to hear your thoughts this as well too. Leave some comments down below. We'd love to hear what you guys got to say. Other than that, let's go A's. Even though you're still here in Oakland. See you guys later. Bye.